Welcome back to another episode of From Justin to Kelly. I'm Justin.
And I'm Kelly, Tom Kelly, that is.
And I'm Justin Stone, that is. Not that it matters. But first episode went well, by the way. I just want to let you know we have 10 YouTube subscribers now.
I saw 9.
We have 10 now.
We're up to double digits.
We're in double digits after one episode.
That?
We're feeling good.
That? Hey,
I did say on my Facebook I would shout out the subscribers. Only 3 were visible. So,
well, that's good. Yeah, they don't want anybody to see.
So 3 people, you'll hear your name shouted out. We have Tucker Sullivan, number 1.
Oh, Tuck. Thanks, bud.
Scott Carter.
Scotty boy.
And Devin Jastrowski. Those are our 3 visible ones.
I love Devin. What's he doing? I love Dev.
I love Devin too. Devin, thank you.
He's a great guy.
Everyone who subscribes is literally the best kind of person.
Well, that's true. That's 100% true.
I don't care who you are, where you're from. Don't care what you did, as long as you subscribe to me.
You don't care what you did, eh?
It was the Backstreet Boys song. I don't care who you are.
Okay, did you hear about that story in New York? If you don't care,
what you did, I don't care what you did in New York. What'd you do in New York?
No. You said I don't care what you did, and it reminded me.
As long as you love me.
Oh, no, not the Backstreet Boys. I'm talking about so that comedy show that happened in New York. It's called like the Actors Palace or something.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein alert.
Yeah. Well,
hide your kids, hide your wife, because he's raping everybody up out here, right? That was him. He was from that meme originally.
I mean, that might have been talking about him.
Probably. He's warning us.
He didn't think that there was.
But yeah, I saw the video.
Which one did you see? Because I've seen. I've got thoughts on it all.
Let's hear them.
Okay, so yeah, if I'm a comedian and the worst guy ever is in the audience, who's like clearly like, okay, if I'm a comedian and say Jeffrey Dahmer is sitting in the audience,
yeah,
I'm not gonna not acknowledge him while I'm on stage,
right?
But if I'm not on stage, if Jeffrey Dahmer's there, I'm gonna sit far away because he likes to eat men,
yeah,
like eat them,
yeah, kill.
Well, I mean, who's gonna get eaten live?
I don't know.
Some busted knees, though. You can't even move. No, but okay, I'll sit as far from possible, but I'm not gonna like bring attention to. I
see. I disagree. I would bring attention to it because if you're Harvey Weinstein right now, don't you think that it's probably best to not go in the public's eye? Don't you think that's your best option? Because he's going on trial in January.
I actually thought about that.
Yeah,
I thought about that when he got right when all of that came out. I was like, what is this guy gonna do? Like, how's he even gonna ever go outside again? And then I don't know. I will never defend this guy ever. But he just wasn't. He was just sitting there looking pathetic, which he always does. Yeah, just leave it alone. Like, you don't even need to like pretend he's not there. I would say. Yeah. Don't bring him I think as much as I think he might hate the attention, I think he kind of likes that.
There's no way he wants the attention.
No. When it happened, I don't think that he wanted it. When it happened, I'm sure he was like, God damn it, But now, I'm sure when that happens, he's like, oh, people still know who I am. All right.
Well,
I'm Harvey. Oh, yeah. I'm a famous movie mogul.
I think if I'm Harvey Weinstein, how old do you think Harvey? He's probably close to 60, right?
No, I think I want to say like 54, 50. Well, yeah.
Okay, so that's close enough to 60.
Okay, but I would round down. So
the best case scenario, if I'm Harvey Weinstein, my best case scenario is I stay out of the public eye for 20 years because he has tons of money.
Okay, but what's the public eye? He was in like... See, this is where I feel like when I say this,
you don't do anything. It means that you stay in your house because he has millions of dollars. He created Miramax.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you going to do with that millions of dollars? Sit in your bed? Like, okay, this is where I feel like
whatever you want, you can have brought to you.
This is where I feel like I'm defending him, but I'm not. Like, I will never defend this. Absolute.
You are a rapist apologizer.
Absolute. Okay, this guy's an absolute scumbag. There's no denying that. No, there's no denying that.
There's no. Okay.
No denying that. There's no buts. Like that, he just is. Like he is proven is. He's the worst. But
there it is.
Okay, but where we live is. I mean, you're like he's pretty much been proven guilty. Fine, but and he didn't do his time. Fine, but
he's going to trial in January.
Yeah, I mean this might be the last comedy show he ever goes to. So like,
hopefully.
let him. Like I don't think.
Look,
I don't want.
This is his best case scenario. He stays in his house with his millions of dollars. Whatever he wants, he can have brought to him.
What are you going to stay
in
your...
Okay, just hear me out. This is his best option because if he goes out in public, this is going to keep happening as it should. Now, he sits in his house for 20 years.
I'm surprised it's only happened 2 times.
Because he's not going out much. All right, 20 years from now, this is his best case scenario. 20 years from now, he's in his maybe mid to late 70s.
When he's 74.
He's riddled with bone cancer. And he's like, guys, remember me, it's Harvey Weinstein. And 20 years have passed, and America loves to forgive people. So people look back on him fondly. Yeah, maybe he raped. This is just like America's mentality.
He hosts America.
All you have to do is apologize.
Funniest videos.
All you have to do is apologize and you'll be okay. So he comes out 20 years from now, riddled with brittle bone disease. He's looking gaunt and he's like, I really regret the things that I did in my life. I've come to you as a dying man asking for forgiveness. And then he dies and then his legacy is somewhat unstained,
I don't think
that would happen. America loves, if you fuck up in America and you go on the national stage, you say, "I'm sorry, I messed up." We will accept you.
We're based on the concept of first innocent till proven guilty, then once you've served your time, like
does anyone actually think he's innocent?
No one thinks he's innocent.
Right. So he's guilty.
So he's guilty until proven guilty. But I mean it's still. I mean. I'm not saying don't give him. I'm just saying don't give him the attention he doesn't, because him making headlines again is like they say, like any press is good press, especially for him. Like if that didn't happen, nobody would even know where Harvey Weinstein was last night, because nobody cares.
Want to know.
Okay, but you want to know when I mean I don't know. That guy should you're right, he should just disappear.
He should just disappear.
Absolutely disappear. Go move to Rome and I don't know how to.
He should just I mean we're on the same page. He should just disappear. I think he was probably bullied as a kid.
But also how hard would it be?
That's why he grew up to be a bully.
How hard would it be to disappear if you
use his power as advantage over women? I would have bullied him honestly for his last name.
Oh, for sure.
I was a bit of a middle school bully.
He was 5'1" at his peak.
Weinstein, huh? You know, like a little Three Stooge type thing.
So you're anti-Semitic.
No, it's just a funny last name. Weinstein. Do a little curly. Weinstein.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Is that Curly or is that Zoidberg from Futurama?
I mean, why not both?
Why not both? I was always more of a Shemp guy anyway. Shemp Howard.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm gonna make a T-shirt. It's gonna say Three Stooges. It's gonna say Mo. It's gonna be a line through it. Larry, bigger line through it. Curly, X through it, and then it's gonna say, "Yep, I'm a Shemp guy." And on the back, it's gonna say, I gotta think of something. Shemp.
Only
cocktail.
Guy that thinks Shemp's better than Curly.
I need some of that shampoo. That's what it's gonna say. Shampoo.
Yeah, that's what Shemp would say.
That's what a Shemp head say. Shampoo.
No, that's what Shemp would say, and nobody would laugh because he's not Curly.
Shemp was funny though.
He was a good substitute. Do you know he was the original Three Stooge? Or he was the threest of Stooges?
Yeah, because Mo, Curly, and Shemp are actual brothers.
Yes.
Larry was just some dude that played the violin.
No, he was their cousin.
No, he wasn't.
I'm gonna Google this up. Is he really some just random dude? I swear they.
Maybe they're related. I don't know. I haven't really delved into the.
Oh, I love
history.
I love the Three Stooges. You know that can never happen again.
Why? Who would want it to happen again? Every actor from those times they're all really bad at acting.
And they're
not good.
And they're so old.
Yeah, that too. But like,
no, the vaudeville, but it's
A Wonderful Life.
But it's
Jimmy
different.
Stewart's a bad actor.
But it's different. Okay, but you still watch it like different. You watch it differently, like you watch it differently than you would watch a movie like The Joker that just come out.
Right, because the movies back then were bad, and the movies that come out today are good.
No, I love silent movies. I mean, this is just after silent movies.
You are a bit of a cinephile.
Don't you dare. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, I am. Yeah. Just Googled it. Yeah, no, I mean, I love movies. I actually love movies more than I love TV
I took a film class in community college, and all we did was watch movies. And the first movie we watched was King Kong, and I fell asleep. And then the second movie we watched was The Last of the Mohicans, and I fell asleep. So I guess movies from all time suck, not just old movies.
You had a terrible teacher.
He's actually a super nice guy, and he gave me an A, even though I fell asleep through every
movie.
You know
who was nice? Harvey Weinstein.
You know, speaking of people that touch, at karaoke yesterday, my Thai boyfriend.
Oh, your boyfriend was there?
Oh, just wait.
Wait, did you just call him your boyfriend?
Just wait until you hear this.
I feel like I just heard you say my Thai boyfriend was there.
Yeah,
so you made it official.
He might think we're boyfriends now, but I'm just gonna get into the story.
Let's hear it.
It's odd, and you just you know, I just want to see if we're on the same page or not.
I'll take it in.
So he comes in, you know, usual pleasantries. I don't think I said his name last week, and I don't want to say his name.
No, don't say his name. Let's call him Larry Fine.
From the Three Stooges. Real quick, was he a cousin?
That's why I was slowly Googling it.
You probably just could have Googled, is Larry their cousin? That's it. Just Google, is Larry their cousin?
Yeah, did you know he's the violin? He's the violin guy, as you thought he was.
Yeah.
Did you know his left arm was damaged when somebody assaulted him with?
Yep, that's why they call him. They called him Larry the lefty, who's now a righty. Anyway, back to my story. That didn't land. Back to my story.
That was a little bit rough.
So he comes in, and we exchange pleasantries, and he asks me if I'm an actor. I'm like, no, I moved here to write. He's like, oh, a writer, very cool. And so then I'm like, what do you do? He's like, I'm a tennis coach. And then he goes, would you want a private lesson sometime?
If I know what you mean.
That's him 100% hitting on me, right? Private lesson?
For sure.
Right?
Okay, but the way that you said it, yeah. But how did he actually say it?
That's what he said.
If he was like, hey, no, I'm a private tennis coach. Like, if you're looking to play some tennis, just let me know.
He's a high school tennis coach.
Boys or girls?
High school, I don't know. I assume it's both. I really don't know.
I mean, no, have you ever heard of
But anyway, he offers me that private lesson. You know, I say, no, I'm no good at tennis, even though I'm not bad at tennis.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to Wimbledon. So.
Exactly. So
what's the point?
Why does he want to train me?
I'm trying to get
one-on-one. He definitely wants to touch me. He wants to make sure my form's looking tight.
No, and you're going to wear the white shorts and the shirt and the ring.
Yeah, I was actually, if it happened, I would just wear nothing and be like, look, cards are on the table. You want me or no?
Talk about tennis balls.
Talk about a hole-in-one. Wrong sport, but he'd get it. So anyway, then I ask him, because I'm like, all right, well, you got a wife, kids, He's like, oh, yeah, I'm married. I have 2 daughters. I'm like, oh. So now I'm like, I mean, I get it. You can be married and have kids and still like men,
Oh, yeah. All you got to do is get it up once.
So here's where it, once again, maybe crosses the line. I don't know. But he's like, once again, he brings up lunch. He's like, let's get lunch sometime. Let me get your number. So I'm like, look, if I just come out and say, listen, I'm not interested in you in anything, sexual.
Well, then he'll think
he could go, what are you talking about? I just told you I have a wife and 2 kids. I just thought maybe we're on the same wavelength, being 30 years apart. I just thought maybe you and I were kindred spirits. We could grab a
that'd be gay.
pad thai if you said kindred spirits.
If someone comes up to you and says, we're kindred spirits, like, okay, all right. Well, not hanging out with this guy. I might. But
so I give him my number, and I wake up this morning. Because I get home at like 2 o'clock. I woke up this morning around 9:30, and there's a missed call from him already at 8:50 this morning. How bad does this guy want me?
That's a fucking breakfast chat.
What if what if he just wants to hang out?
But it's a Friday. Isn't he a teacher? Or isn't he a coach? But
yeah.
All right, now here's the cherry on top. With the information I have that I haven't completely divulged because I don't want to give too much away, I looked him up with the information I had, and I found him, and we have the same last name.
Get the fuck out of here.
We have the same last name.
So you...
And obviously... All right, what also came up is a list of IMDb credits that, where he was an extra in. It was 100% a stage name because he's Thai. He's straight from Thailand. But when I saw that we shared the same last name, and then I thought, well, maybe it's not a stage name. Maybe this guy's like my actual father, and he's trying to get to know me. He's like, I can't believe I found my son after all these years. Let's get some pad thai. Let me teach you about your culture.
Did it happen that after your parents visited and sang?
Yeah.
Did it happen like the next time? Because he was like, no, that's not your real father.
He wasn't even in my life at that point.
No, he was spying from a distance.
But how funny is that?
I mean, honestly, it's ridiculous.
I know.
I'm not even.
People have always told me I have a great name.
It's so funny that I'm not even
for porn.
That's a funny stand-up joke.
Well,
that's how you should get up on stage and be like, my name is Justin Stone, and people always tell me I have a great name. For porn.
Tell you what, you can use that joke. You can use my name.
My name's not Justin Stone.
You can use it.
I would never even try. I don't want that name.
It's a much better name than your stupid name.
I would just, on my way here, I was, I felt it was appropriate. It came on shuffle, and Kelly Clarkson comes on. A moment like this. I played it like 5 times on my ride home. Because it was appropriate. Physically appropriate. Mentally appropriate.
I can get down with some of her stuff.
Yeah, what about Justin Guarini?
He's the Dr. Pepper guy.
It rhymes with Lamborghini. Oh, yeah.
He's on Dr. Pepper. He's on their payroll now. He's getting paid by the pet.
Yeah, but he's not Dr. Pipper.
He's no Dr. Pipper.
No, so Uber guy didn't text me back ever. I actually texted him twice, and then I got drunk and I called him. Did not answer. Also, it is a real phone number.
Yeah.
Uber guy, real guy.
Tom.
Yep.
Was that the guy from Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Might have been. I don't know when I would have put him in my phone.
The Uber driver you invited inside?
Oh, no, definitely not. No.
That's such a Tom Kelly move.
No, I would have got. He's the only.
Hey, thanks for the ride. You want to join me?
He's
and my
the
friends for
only
dinner?
one. He's the only one that I every time. Okay, I didn't invite this Uber driver in, but every time I invite my Uber driver in, because being polite, and they're people too.
Yeah, but they're working.
Not until they say that they're not on their. Just swipe, and you're not working anymore.
Yeah, I know, but I still can't believe that this guy said yes.
Sorry for being so charming.
How long did he stay?
Wait. By the way, his name was
longer than he should have.
Oh yeah, no. He was like macking on food. He took a to-go box.
Was he hitting on your girlfriend?
No, he was like, when is Justin Stone gonna come?
He was a small Thai man.
Yeah, no, he was. He's like, when is I'm a substitute teacher. When is Justin Stone?
No, he's a tennis coach. He's not a substitute teacher.
But I'm sure he stands in.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to show you his... Actually, I'll show you his one of his headshots now. That I won't show the camera or anything because it's very funny. I mean, I don't know what you think this guy looks like in your head, but...
I mean, I've got a good image.
Okay.
But I think that in my head...
Is this the image?
Honest to God, that is exactly... that couldn't be more exact to what I was picturing in my head.
For real?
With a tennis racket behind the head.
In this picture, he's in a tennis outfit too.
No, honest to God, I couldn't picture this better in my head.
This one's got some Michael Scott vibes.
I did think he'd be younger.
Honestly, this is probably 15 years ago. He's got no hair now.
What is he, 70?
I told you. I think he's probably 60. He has 2 kids. I think he had his kids late. One of them works as a producer for Fox Sports LA, and the other is this too much information? The other one,
I like how you know his kids.
Oh yeah, I know everything. The other one, she's about to graduate from UC Davis. Both of them got full scholarships.
UC Davis?
Northern California.
Okay, what do you consider Northern California? Where's UC Davis? Is it by San Francisco?
Not really.
I think it's south of San Francisco.
No, I want to say it's about 40 minutes. Maybe. I honestly, don't fact check me on this, but I think it's like 40 minutes northeast of Sacramento.
Oh, that's like San Francisco, isn't it? Isn't San Francisco like right there?
San Francisco's in the opposite direction.
Where is San Francisco from? Where's Sacramento?
Sacramento is. Who cares?
Because okay.
Who cares where Sacramento is on a map?
Okay, no. Here's my point. People from San Francisco say, "Oh, I live in Northern California." No, you don't. You live in Central California.
No, they live in Northern California.
No, they live north of Los Angeles.
Anthony, break this tie. If you live in San Francisco, where do you live?
Northern California.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
His girlfriend's from there. You're going to say that she's wrong?
100%.
I mean, they all say the Bay.
Look at the state of California and tell me where San Francisco lies.
More
It
northern.
is in the center of California.
No.
It's north of Los Angeles. Okay, but then what's the north?
Anthony, is there any way that you can pull up a map on here on this TV?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. I will cry on screen.
Because it's not in the center.
What do you think? It's at the top? You think it's right next to Oregon?
I think that you have different tiers. If
Southern California, Central California, Northern California. I disagree with all.
Have you been to San Francisco? I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it. No, go ahead, say it.
You sweet, sweet man.
You weren't gonna say that.
That's not Central.
Oh, San Francisco. Oh, the one that
it's in the bottom.
Oh, the one
of
the one that's directly in the center of California.
No,
I would say elbow and up.
No, see, I would say San Jose is at the very top of the center of California.
No, I would say elbow up is northern.
Break it down, and then LA,
elbow
all the way down
up
to San
is
Diego.
northern,
That's Southern California.
And then I would say Fresno because it's like so perfectly in the middle.
Do people who live in Santa Barbara say that they live in Southern California?
No, because their houses are burning down. They have to move.
Okay, completely uncalled for.
I'm not laughing about your.
I just want to know if. That's what I feel the cut of it. I feel like Southern California is like LA all the way down to San Diego.
Why is it just LA?
Because I feel like LA to San Diego
that's like
is
just
what, like 130
nug.
miles, and then you got
the
rest
like
of it
5,000 above you.
No, it's broken up into tiers.
I don't like the tiers. What's the
buddy?
best?
You're gonna be crying tears after I get through with you.
What's the best tier? That was good.
Thank you. The best tier, Southern California, of course.
SoCal #1, but USC. They might have lost tonight, by the way.
I do not care.
Hey, well.
If you came up to me, if anyone came up to me, if Mike Tyson,
no, here we go.
if George Bush Sr.
Trojans pull off
came up to me and said, "Guess what? Trojans pull off the upset."
Wait, which George?
I'd say, "Shut up, George."
George.
I hated you on
George
The Simpsons.
Senior. Who?
George Bush
Senior. He was on. Oh yeah.
Well, he didn't voice it, but yeah, he was in an episode.
I can't believe you.
Two Bad Neighbors. That was the name of the episode.
I can't believe you brought him up because he took pictures in a wheelchair and he maybe touched a butt.
He died, right?
No, he's still alive.
I thought he died.
No, there was a big scandal where he was.
Babs died. Anthony, can you please look this up now?
No, neither of them have died.
That's not true. Someone's dead.
No, they're not dead. George Senior's in a wheelchair and Barbara's just, being Barb.
Anthony, confirmation, please, God, please.
No, I mean, I hate to tell you, you're
Let
wrong.
me be right.
He's fucking dead.
Yes.
George Senior?
Yes, I'm right. George Bush, you're dead, pal. Stay dead.
Nope.
Is Barbara dead? Yeah. When did he die?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Trump went and wasn't that where Michelle Obama and
Yeah, she died too. She died.
Michelle Obama died?
No, Barbara Bush. They're both dead. And you know, the world's a better place.
So I know a lot about politics, right? So
Clearly.
sorry, I don't like to dwell on the past. But I don't like to live in the present.
I don't like to dwell either, but I like to know.
I like to bounce
if I
around.
declare someone dead, they better be dead.
Oh, know what I learned this week?
What?
You know where the phrase, you probably know because you have some freak mind.
Chris Angel,
Where
Mind
Saved by,
Freak,
oh, great show.
starring Justin Stone.
No, the saying Saved by the Bell.
Where does the saying "Saved by the Bell" come from?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to take it. I want to take a couple stabs.
And I'm going
at
to give
it.
you 3 stabs.
All right, Saved by the Bell. So I'm gonna rule out the obvious one.
School.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule that out. I don't think
Fine.
it has to do with school.
Fine. Yeah, no.
Where else would a bell come in handy? Somebody, geez, dude, I can't even think of like an educated / funny thing to say to
Yeah,
this.
because when are you going to use a bell?
When am I going to use a bell? If supper's
It's
ready.
like such a non.
Oh.
Okay, that was one guess now.
Okay. Maybe a fire alarm's
At a
going
hotel-
off
at
and
a
that's
hotel.
a bell.
And you're waiting
Ding,
for the
Saved by
concierge.
the bell. Okay, no, I don't have anything. Just tell me.
So
Tell me already.
no, now I will not. No, so back in the day when I don't know why these. I mean, apparently this is why doctors have to go to get their doctorate degree, because when people would seem dead, they would bury them, and sometimes they would exhume the body, and there would be like they would clearly have been buried alive, like
Just
be
claw marks and
like
stuff, yeah.
like they were just miserable for 2 weeks probably. That would
be the worst way to die.
That would be with everybody. You just wake up one morning and you're just like, wow, it's pretty dark outside, and you are just in a coffin.
I'm already a bit claustrophobic, so
and there's nothing you can do about that.
I would probably just bash my head in until I died. I don't know.
I'm sure there were cases of
The worst
that.
thing to happen.
I'm sure
So
there were
anyway,
cases
where
of
does
that.
the bell come in?
So the
They
bell
wake
comes
up in their coffin. They're like, "Damn it, I forgot my bell."
So they would
How are they gonna hear me now?
they would sometimes exhume these bodies, right? So and be like, wow, a lot of these people were not dead.
Mm-hmm. So where does
So
the bell
they-
come in?
So they would connect. So when they thought a person was dead, eventually they would bury them, but they would like put a tube in the ground and connect a bell. Like they would connect a string to all their fingers and toes, and a bell above ground, so that the grave diggers, who, like the midnight people,
Would hear it?
would hear it. And if they hear a bell, like, oh man, we did
man,
something
dude.
wrong.
Also,
How
terrifying.
morbid is that? Like,
That would
Saved
be
by the Bell? It's like
absolutely
a funny
terrifying.
TV show. Yo, Zach Topanga, what's going on?
Topanga's Boy Meets World.
Boy, whatever. Whatever, Zach, I got. Oh, Slater. Mario Lopez. Right?
Name more characters.
Name every character on this show. If you're a true fan of Saved by the Bell, name all the
Well, I
characters.
didn't name the obvious. Kelly, who, banger.
Okay, keep naming.
Kelly, Zach, Slater, Screech.
Yep.
That's all I got.
There's definitely Lisa,
Oh, Lisa.
Principal Belding,
Yep.
and Jessie. Right? She's the tall one. Is
Oh,
is
yeah,
her name
tall
Jessie?
blonde one.
Yeah. Yeah. The one from Showgirls.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No, the movie Showgirls.
Isn't that what
Anthony, you know the
Jennifer-
movie Showgirls?
Isn't that Jennifer Love
Yep.
Hewitt?
No, I wish.
Way off.
Wait, what? Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? The movie?
No fucking clue.
Yeah, same here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Jennifer Love Hewitt and Showgirls?
With
No,
the
it's
girl
Elizabeth
from
Berkley.
No, with the girl from Ghostbusters. Who's the Ghostbusters? Yeah, the mom from Ghostbusters 2, actually.
And Jennifer Love Hewitt. Honestly, when I hear Jennifer Love Hewitt, I think of I Know What You Did Last
911
Summer.
on Fox.
I would never think of that. She's on 911.
Yeah, started on season 2.
Oh, they're really desperate for some C-star, C-list celebrity star.
What are you trying to say
power,
about Jennifer Love Hewitt?
I don't know, dude. But when I think of her, I only think of I Know What You Did Last Summer and of Ghost Whisperer. Was that the name of the show she was on? Ghost Whisperer.
Oh, it was.
Lifetime. Yeah.
No, and now 911 on Fox.
Brought to you by Fox. What movie are you thinking of? Find it.
I am. She's from Waco, Texas.
Is she married?
Yeah, she is.
To who?
It's not Sigourney Weaver. Oh, but Sigourney Weaver. Heartbreakers.
Who is she married to?
Heartbreakers was the one that I was thinking of. She is married to, I don't think it's anybody fit. Brian Hallisey. Hey, Brian Hallisey, if you're watching, listening, we'd love to have you on the pod.
Yeah, so I can kick your ass, dude.
Yeah.
Brian, if I see you, brother, it's on site. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and if you start beating him up, don't think I'm not jumping in.
To help him out,
How about Justin?
Brian. Oh, you're gonna help me out?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, Brian's done.
Yeah, he's toast.
We'd love you out of the pod.
I would be honored.
Jennifer Love, we would love to watch you. We would love you to watch us fight
For your love.
Brian Hewitt for your love.
Brian Love Hewitt. I would do that. If I was marrying somebody famous, they already had that last name, I'm taking it. I want that fame.
Yeah, but well, why would you ruin? They would have to.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm Mr. Jennifer Lopez. No big deal. I'm the new J-Lo. I'm Justin Lopez.
Who do you think? Wait, who do you think's more famous in that relationship?
Which, me or J-Lo?
No, A-Rod and J-Lo.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Who's more famous?
You saw a photo of him taking a poo, right?
No.
What?
Sorry, I don't Google.
No,
hi,
it was
Google. Can I see some nudes of Alex Rodriguez?
No,
while
this
he's
is.
taking
I mean, this is
morning
hilarious.
dump?
Wow, I'm gonna Google A-Rod taking poo.
Why?
I mean, it's a very okay. Now, Google corrected me. A-Rod taking poop. All right, you might be right.
Who's taking this picture? Why is he taking a dump in public?
No, he's not. That's why it's so great. And this is I cannot believe you haven't seen this, dude.
Is this a thing?
Have
people seen this picture or something? Am I supposed to feel like an idiot?
Even
here?
Anthony, who's watched one sport and it was A-Rod taking a poo.
Wait, Anthony, you saw this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Never. Nor do I want to.
Right, exactly. That's the other thing. I don't want to see this. You're Googling this picture. I don't want to see it.
No, so this was in New York. Whoever has like the parallel apartment, zoom in, double
All
tap.
right, I'll zoom in.
It's hilarious.
That's definitely. Is this his apartment? Because he's got the monogram.
Do you think he
towels.
lives in an apartment? Yeah, and he's got an A, and it's him just like.
Yeah, he's definitely on the toilet looking at his phone.
He's playing Angry Birds.
This is a complete invasion of privacy, by the way.
Hey, close your window close your gigantic window in your bath. It's not an invasion of privacy if your window is as big as your bathroom. Close a blind.
What's he gonna do when he has to wipe?
Oh, I wish they took a video of that.
You would, you weirdo.
Look at I mean, it's like the perfect photo. It's got the towel with the A on it.
You're
right
way
behind
too
him.
into this picture. It's a funny picture a little bit for 2 seconds. But you're way too into it.
I'm gonna go ahead. Look at.
Did you take this picture?
You want to see who else is pooing?
No.
That guy with his blinds down.
No.
Somebody made a painting of it. Anyway, it's a hilarious photo.
All right. I'll take your word. It's funny. If you want to Google A-Rod takes poop.
I mean, it's the first thing that pops up.
You don't, I mean, it's just him, he's in his button down, pants are down.
No, he was
sitting on
he was
John.
literally, he's waiting for an Uber, clearly, playing Angry Birds.
Poober.
Playing Angry Birds.
Waiting
He's
for a
like,
poober.
yo, J-Lo, I'm gonna pinch one out quick before I go to Sunday Night Baseball. That's hilarious. I don't care if you hate it.
I don't hate it. I just, I never needed to see it.
I can't believe you haven't.
I can't believe I have now.
Are you upset?
No, I mean, I am upset, but for different reasons. I got pulled over the other day. I got a ticket.
For what?
Oh, my God. Okay. Here
You out?
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I was sitting at a stoplight and a train was crossing as well. So I wasn't going anywhere. I was in park as this train is going by. Here's what I did. Picked up my phone, paused.
Pulled over.
Whatever I was listening to.
Texting, driving.
Put it down. Pew!
Yep.
The guy was just sitting behind me.
That is 100% your fault.
I'm at a red light.
With a cop
Literally.
behind you?
Okay, I've done it before with cops behind me. I see cops on their phone all the time. I pick up my phone. I pause it. I put it back down. The phone was in my hand for maybe 6 seconds. I get pulled over. You know, he comes over. He goes, "Whoa, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I just paused whatever I was listening to." He goes, "Yeah, you know, it's hands free is kind of the rule here." Oh, really? Is it?
Where were you? In Montana?
No. I wasn't using the GPS. I was just listening to music, and I just picked it up to pause it. That's literally all I did. I was 5 minutes from my house, and I wish the cop turned off his body cam so we could duke it out like men.
No,
I would have gone mano a mano with him.
No, he'd win. He'd win. Would you make him take off his belt?
Yeah.
His tool belt?
Yeah, I want it to be a fair fight.
If he was going to lose, he'd just shoot you in the
Exactly.
head. Murder you.
Yeah. He wouldn't think about it.
But do you think that you could have taken him sans weapons?
No, probably not. I mean, maybe. I don't know, dude. Like, rookie cops, probably not, because they're going to be in better shape than me.
I think rookie cops are going to be maybe in the best shape of cops.
Right. He was not a rookie cop. He was probably in his 40s.
Oh, yeah.
He was
also
Latino.
cops.
And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and generalize here, but he was probably shorter than me. So I already have that advantage on him.
Yeah.
He was in his 40s. That's an advantage my way. I got bad
I
knees,
think it might
but
be
he
an
doesn't know
advantage for
that.
him because he's in his 40s. He's trying to, like, you know, be the young. He's trying to still be younger than.
No, because think about it. He's
No,
in his
50?
40s,
No, 50s
and he's
you're
writing
done.
tickets for people who are holding their phone for 2 seconds
Yeah,
in their car.
he's about to get fired for not hitting his
I'm going to
quota.
get him fired because I'm not going to pay the ticket.
I got a texting ticket, but I 100%. I got pulled over, but the guy was such a bitch. Like, I'm all for cops, but this guy.
I'm all against cops, actually.
I'm all for cops.
And that's an official stance of the podcast. We're against cops on this podcast.
Yeah, unless you're like me and for them.
All right, my fans, who I'm calling stoners, what up? We're against cops. If you want to be, what are you calling your fans? Tom Thumbs?
Yeah, sure.
Tom Thumbs?
Hey,
all right, if you're a Tom Thumber,
let's give a thumbs up to the, respecting authority.
to the brave men and women who put their lives on the line.
You know, it would suck so much to be a cop.
Yeah. So why would you want to be a cop?
I don't know, but there are a lot of things I don't want to do that other people do. I'm not the people that are cops. You know, I can't explain why they would want to be it.
I can explain why.
Why?
They were bullied as kids, and now just like Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein should have been a cop. He would have been a great cop.
Now he's a better movie producer.
But cops, let it be known that cops beat
Don't
their
make
wives.
millions.
They beat their wives more than any other profession. These are just facts.
Is that a
people.
fact?
That is a fact. You can look that up. Anthony, if you want to, do you want to look that up? Just because I want to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. But they have a higher rate of domestic violence.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but where do they get these stats?
Police.gov? I don't know.
Remember WhiteHouse.gov was like a raunchy porn site?
Oh my God, dude. I didn't know that.
Nobody did. We would go on our school computer when we were like 7. Be like, oh, we're looking at the presidency. And it was like a raunchy porn site.
So do you remember the image that was there? A study claims that 40% of police officer families experience domestic violence. But where's that number coming from?
I mean, that literally asked my same question.
Okay. It's not coming from that ad, I'll tell you that.
It's coming from
2 studies, National Center for Women and Policing. That sounds legit. Oh, it looks like it was done 1991. But still, it's probably even higher today. It's probably doubled. It's probably 80% of cops hit their wives today.
I feel like that's low.
That's low. More than 80% of cops. or hitting their significant
I'm going to say
others.
97, 98. No.
All right. I can get down with that.
No, in
I'm
92.
glad that I
also
turned you
92.
to a stoner.
Wait, you know?
were against
Wait,
cops.
you know that violent crime is the lowest it's ever been today.
I do know
But it
that.
seems like it is the most aggressive.
It gets lower and lower every year, but we have a media that throws everything out.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. Like
This
it's
24-hour
the
news cycle
lowest.
is a
It's the
horrible thing.
lowest now than it's ever been. Like in the 90s, like
Yeah.
in the 90s, if you lived in Chicago, you would have 50% chance of getting killed. I
Yeah.
made that stat up, but
I believe it.
But but yeah, don't Google that because that's not true. But no, isn't that nuts?
What's funny is our parents being like, "Oh, I had the best childhood growing up in the 70s. Oh yeah, baby." But guess what? The 70s, there was like only serial killers in the 70s, like happening constantly. Kids getting snatched.
How
that doesn't happen
suck.
anymore.
How suck? How
suck?
How suck would it be? How horrible. If you're just a serial killer, right? Just say it, put yourself in them shoes with that knife.
Been there, friend.
Or maybe guitar string, whatever you want to do. Say you're just such a good serial killer. Like you're just getting away. You killed so many people and you are like good at it. You go to work. Hey Marjorie, good to see you. Then the weekends you're just murdering.
Yeah.
Then you're getting older.
It takes a special kind of person.
Then you're getting older.
to do that.
You've killed a lot, and you get older. Like you're gonna stop. You're gonna slow down and eventually stop killing.
Why would you?
But then, how mad would you be if your goddamn grandniece took a 23andMe and got you caught? Like
I don't get the logic here.
That's how the Golden State Killer got caught. I don't know if it was grandniece, but it was a descendant family member who took a 23andMe test, and her DNA matched to matched to his DNA basically,
Yeah.
and that's how the Golden State Killer got caught. Obviously he should have been caught. He got caught.
I don't understand how he wasn't caught. So if his DNA was already out
because
there.
they didn't have the testing.
So this was before DNA testing.
Oh no, yeah, no. He's old.
Okay.
He's so old now.
So these murders happened. DNA was
70s,
left.
70s, yes.
But they never had the testing for it.
Yeah.
And then this woman took a test.
Well,
and
nothing
then they're
ever
like,
matched.
Oh wait.
Well, nothing ever matched to it.
Oh.
They had the DNA, but nothing ever matched. And she took a 23andMe, which apparently goes to the government, and then she got this guy caught. He's like 85, can't move. If this guy murders himself, I'd be impressed.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you got to be like, "Yeah, all right, you guys got me. Congratulations." One of these.
It's about time.
The slow clap. Bravo.
Wait, do you think it's cool? Okay, say you're a serial killer. Is it cooler to never get caught and die and bring it all to your grave? Or is it cooler?
No.
Is it cooler to get caught like that at the end?
I think deathbed confession would be the coolest.
Death by confession.
No, deathbed confession.
Deathbed confession.
Yeah, your last breaths. Yeah, I killed 75 people between.
Yeah, but how can you? You know what's crazy? That these people that admit to doing these crimes that the evidence proves against them. Like they just want to be the criminal so bad, which it's I guess kind of rare, but like people like falsely confess.
Really?
Like to the say the Zodiac killer.
Oh yeah.
Like people were like, no, I'm him. I'm like, no, you're not. Like you physically cannot be.
I think people are doing that also just for attention because they know that they didn't do it, so they're gonna get cleared. No
But if you go in and admit that you're gonna do it, you have to assume that you're going to go to prison for life. If you walk into
not if you know that you didn't do it. I could walk into the LAPD and say, you know what, guys? Actually, it was me that killed Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldstein. I was 4 years old. I killed them. I know I didn't do it.
Believable.
They can go ahead and they can run a million tests. It's still not me. And then I'm going to be all over the news. Local moron confesses to murders that he did not commit.
You brought out the wrong case.
O.J. Simpson still on the loose.
You brought out the wrong case because they would take you to court and you'd be guilty.
Speaking of Harvey Weinstein, Look at O.J. Simpson.
Oh, he's killing
Dude's
it.
on Twitter.
I was just going to say, he's killing it on Twitter. He's so funny on Twitter.
Maybe don't say he's killing it on Twitter, Tom. It's a bit insensitive.
No, he's killed it.
But he's on Twitter, and he's racking up the followers. And this dude literally murdered 2 people.
Allegedly.
And people are like,
No,
he murdered them. Come on.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
The glove fit, and he still got the acquit. You've seen that. You see how flimsy he tried to put it on his hand. He's like,
no, I didn't know it didn't fit. If I'm a guy that
didn't you watch The People versus OJ?
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, Cuba didn't do it for sure,
but OJ did for sure. Anthony, did OJ do it?
No, I mean,
yep,
yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody.
Why are you defending Harvey Weinstein? O.J. Simpson.
It's funny to defend. O.J.
Pontius
Simpson.
Pilate.
Okay, Pontius Pilate was a good guy in this story.
No, O.J. did it,
and I know, and I don't want to feel like I'm defending Harvey Weinstein because he's the worst. I think the least attention that you give him is better than even giving him attention. Like, don't even let him sit in that booth and just ignore. Okay, if you're a comedian on stage, 100%, absolutely. Like, how you gonna not? Because that's funny. And this absolute criminal creep is sitting right there. Absolutely, if you're on stage, make fun of that, bring it up. But you don't need to be like a hysterical unless he did something to you. If he didn't do anything to you, then I think bringing more attention to him is worse than just get out. Like, you're so far out of civilization.
Tom, I just disagree so much because maybe this will be a wake up call to him, and then he goes, well, if I keep going out, people are gonna act like this. Maybe I shouldn't go out.
How is he not in jail yet? Actually, though, why is he?
Trial.
Why is he still allowed to go?
He paid $1 million in bail bond.
Okay, but still,
and
it's been 2 years.
Yeah, this stuff takes a long time. It's serious. Will he go to jail? Probably not, right? I mean, he's got money.
He is absolutely
He's doing time.
Absolutely.
You think so?
No,
for sure.
Absolutely going to jail.
There are recordings of him admitting crimes.
What kind of crimes?
Sexual assaults.
Okay.
But obviously he doesn't bring it up like that. But
how long do you think he goes to jail for?
I think he dies in jail.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think he gets murdered in jail.
No way.
Yeah.
He has money.
He's a little bitch. Look at this.
Look at what just happened with Jeffrey Epstein.
You think he killed himself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think he was murdered.
Isn't it incredible?
But he has money.
Isn't it incredible that in one of the most maximum security prisons there are no cameras?
There are cameras.
Oh, they just happen to be broken.
Right, exactly.
And there are no security guards guarding his. And he's also he's just got off suicide watch.
So let me get this right. I can go on Live Leak, and I can watch Saddam Hussein get hanged on a bad cell phone video.
Such a horrible video too.
But I can't see Jeffrey Epstein in a maximum security prison die. Something doesn't add up there.
No, it doesn't at all. Well, because he, in his head, you know how many people are fucked with if he talks, right, when he talks?
But I believe that he was never going to talk anyway. I think he wanted to die.
No, he was going to talk.
No.
You think too
many powerful friends.
You think the first suicide attempt was a suicide attempt?
No, I think that was attempted murder.
Yeah, but then something clearly happened. Like a guard walked up and something happened.
Or you know what? Maybe the first one was attempted murder, and then he was like, "Listen, I want to die anyway. If you guys just turn off the cameras, I'll kill myself." And then he killed himself. Maybe.
No. Yeah.
Why no? Why is that so no?
Because why? Because he's not on a reality TV show. He's in jail.
Right. What would you rather do? Honestly, would you rather be in jail for the rest of your life? He wasn't that old. Or would you rather just kill yourself? I would just kill myself.
Okay, but you don't have. I'm talking about the negotiation power. You're not on like the real world. You can't be like, "Hey, producers, can you please turn off the TVs while I." No, he got killed because he had so much garbage on Prince Andrew, the Clintons. Like, he had a picture of Bill Clinton, painting of Bill Clinton in a dress. The guy actually,
Was that real? Was that a real picture?
No,
I saw that.
no, it was a painting, and it was the guy that posed for it. He just like posed. It was him, and then like he put Bill Clinton's face on it.
Oh,
and the guy that posed for it, he's like, honestly, I had no idea where that picture ended up, and I always wondered where. And, like, they found him, and he was like, he actually said, no press is bad press. So,
there's the picture.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
Obviously,
so
Bill
some
Clinton
guy
didn't pose for that. I could have someone.
Yeah,
post
but there's
for that
a
and
reason.
put
But
Clinton's
there's
face
a
on it
but there's a
and hang it in
reason.
my apartment.
But there's a reason that he had that.
Right, they were
there.
friends.
I would never have a picture of you up in my apartment like that.
They were pedophile friends.
You'd be naked, if anything, not in a dress
because
holding
you're
a
a
martini.
pedophile.
I'm not a pedo. I'm not a pedo. I'm a pe.
I'm not a pedo. I'm a pedo.
Oh yeah, no.
Watch your Spanish pronouns.
But no, it's crazy. It's like a crazy.
It is, but I think okay. So maybe Harvey
Imagine
Weinstein,
if he did
they go
talk, though.
7 years in jail, and then he gets out in 3. Did you see the absolute travesty that is Felicity Huffman, who was sentenced to 14 days in jail and she got out in 11? What kind of justice system is this?
Oh, I honestly don't think they should go to jail at all.
Because so many people do it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that it's not a good thing, but that's gonna. I mean,
but everyone knows that this is what rich people do anyway.
Rich people pay for the kid. Like, just don't. I don't even really understand. Like, they just paid some guy to like doctor things. Just donate a building. If you're Aunt Becky, donate a building.
I think they did donate money.
Your husband sells every T-shirt at Walmart. Like, you got
and
some cash.
Target. Come on.
It is Target.
Yeah.
Massimo.
Yeah.
I hate how he writes Massimo.
You hate that he spells his name. Oh,
no, I hate the font.
Massimo font. Yeah.
I don't. It's.
Have you ever worn any of that clothing?
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure that, and I haven't even. I'm sure I've worn a Massimo shirt and I didn't know it.
I can proudly say I've never worn any Massimo clothing.
Let's see the tag right now.
I got this from a brewery.
What if it's Massimo? He might not just exclusively sell.
No, this is
the homebrew mart.
Ballast Point.
Okay.
San Diego,
bro.
Yeah, if you guys are ever in San Diego, check out the Ballast Point Brewery. It's pretty cool.
Is it only in San Diego?
I think they got a couple locations, but the one I went to is in San Diego, and it was pretty fucking cool.
All right.
Pardon my French.
I don't know, man. These conspiracy theories always like mess me up too because because what else are you gonna think? Because like I think that some of them could be right, but then like what? We're never gonna find out the truth, you know. Aaron Gonzalez, is it Aaron Gonzalez? Gonzalez from the New England Patriots.
I know. Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah. Aaron Hernandez.
What's the conspiracy about that?
Well, initially they were like, they thought he got killed because the way, he definitely killed himself though.
Yeah.
He like spread. They thought he got killed because there was soap spread all over the floor, so he couldn't like grip his feet. But he wrote notes and like
he killed himself. Yeah. That was crazy.
He was such a good tight end.
He was a great tight end too.
If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Jail.
Explain.
No, jail, like a jailbird tight end.
And what does that mean?
I mean, he dropped the soap.
I want you to paint the picture for me in very clear words.
But I mean, he ended up like, but at the end, he was a very loose end.
What do you mean by that?
No, wasn't a tight one.
What does that mean?
I'm not gonna paint. I'm not gonna paint the Bill Clinton picture.
Paint me like one of your Bill Clinton girls.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, but it's crazy. Like, right? Like, because because we'll never know. That's why, like, and it's so easy for them. And whoever them is, I don't even know who I'm saying. Like, who's them?
I would love to be a part of the 1%. Here's what I would do. I would get in good with everyone.
Like,
be like,
what's
oh,
it
you're
called?
a pedophile?
Bohemian Grove? Would you go
I
to
don't
Bohemian
care.
Grove?
Oh, you're part of the Skull and Bone Society? You're part of the Illuminati?
Skull
Sure.
and Stones.
Let's meet up. Here's what I would do. I would meet up. I'd get us all in one place, and then suicide bombing. I would kill us all. And it'd be for the greater good.
You would never suicide bomb.
I would 100% suicide bomb.
You wouldn't.
I would.
If you're wearing a bomb, you'd like just pull a string and say, yeah, go?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
For the greater good, I would. I would totally kill myself for the greater good. I would. I'm not even kidding. I totally would.
Well, then what's that? Okay.
If someone said, Justin, I'm going to give you, $1 billion.
To kill yourself? Oh, you enjoy that $1 billion.
No, I'll pass it along to my friends and family who can enjoy it. But if they said, we're going to give you $1 billion. You're going to infiltrate this high society. You're going to become one of them. You're going to, go ahead, join in with what they do. Don't commit any crimes, but you can be around it. And then the end goal is we're going to get us all in one place, and then we're going to put a bomb on you, and you're going to blow everyone up.
Have you ever seen
Yes.
Have you ever seen Evil Genius?
I've seen Eagle Eye.
Have you seen Evil Genius?
I've seen Baby Geniuses.
Have you seen Evil Genius?
Oh, wait. I was stalling that because I didn't know what you were talking about, but it on Netflix.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was great.
That guy didn't get the choice. No, that's not great. I mean,
it was a great documentary.
The documentary's unreal.
Yeah.
But I mean, they also didn't tell him. But they did tell him he wasn't going to die.
Yeah.
They did. They were like, no. Like, we got.
But
you.
in my scenario, they're telling me you're going to kill yourself and hundreds of others, including Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos. And I go, yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's bring them down.
Why?
No
Because
justice, no peace, baby.
Why? Because he's a cheater.
Who?
Bezos is a cheater, and Zuckerberg's like 5'1".
Yeah, I hate Mark Zuckerberg because he's short.
I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. He has to sit on like 3 phone books to like look like normal.
He can't look normal.
He's got
What's
such
up
a
with his
bad
hair?
haircut.
Yeah, right.
Yo, his hair is so bad. His hair, like,
I feel like he does
have
it
you
intentionally.
seen a mirror?
I think he does it intentionally. I think he wants to seem like the
I think-
same loser that he was at Harvard.
No,
so he
why?
keeps the haircut like that.
Why would he seem like that? Everybody, what? That guy, now he has unlimited money. You know that if you have $1 billion, right? Say you have $1 billion, and you spent $1 every second of every day, you wouldn't run out of money for 32 years.
I did not know that.
If you count to 1 billion,
I would love
takes you-
1 billion seconds in
That's 32,
in the
yeah.
cage with Zuckerberg, and we're going toe to toe. We're going mano a mano.
Zuckerberg.
Going mano a mano, dude. I'm choking him out 100%.
You know how many people come up to me and be like, "Oh, your name's like Tom from MySpace?" Like, yeah.
No way do people say that.
They don't say I look like him. They just say that because of my name.
What? What
All the
kind of
time.
insane person acts like Tom is some exotic name? Like from MySpace. That Tom? Am I getting that right? Is it Tom?
All the
Like
time.
from MySpace?
Honestly, all the time. It's
Also-
insane. It's so annoying.
Anthony?
MySpace hasn't been relevant for
I know.
fucking years.
I'm very aware of that. It's unbelievable how often I get that. Oh, Tom, like Tom from MySpace? Huh? Yeah. Like, I mean, that guy,
What?
that guy had a lot of friends.
Who are you talking to?
Right?
I don't know, people that still have MySpace.
It's like going up to me. Oh, like Justin Bieber? Your name's Justin?
No, nobody.
What?
Nobody would ever confuse you two.
Oh, you just said that you weren't getting confused with Tom from MySpace, and now you are.
No. I said nobody would ever confuse you and Justin
I didn't
Bieber.
say that. I said no one's going to give me that
Oh,
reaction.
it's like, yeah, because Justin Bieber's so cool.
He's not cool.
Now, Justin Bieber.
I have firsthand experience.
Justin Bieber,
with
if you're
the Biebs.
listening. Justin Bieber, if you're listening.
Anthony and I worked on this show called Knock Knock Live.
We would love that
True.
on the pod.
And that show, how many episodes did that air before it got canceled?
2.
2.
I was
Okay.
going to guess 1.
Very fun fact. Knock Knock Live, in the opening sequence, there's a hand that knocks on the door. That's my hand. So, whatever. They didn't give me any credit for it.
From Justin to Justin. Well, Bieber got the credit for your jacked hand.
So anyway, one episode was the premise of the show, if I even remember correctly, is that basically we're knocking on people's doors, celebrities are, and then you're just like giving them money, right? Yeah, that was essentially the show. And one of the the celebrity guest was Justin Bieber, and we were at this church somewhere in the parking lot, and we're literally waiting for this guy so we can shoot, and he's just skateboarding, and he's not even good at it.
Wait, this guy as in Justin Bieber?
As in Justin Bieber. It's just literally the entire crew is just sitting around, and we're just watching him skateboard.
Yeah, because do you think he wants to be on Knock Knock Live?
No, I don't. But wouldn't he want to get in and get out?
No, he wants to skateboard.
He's so bad at it, dude. He tried to do like a kickflip, which I can't skateboard at all. But I feel like if I put in a month into my life, I could probably kickflip after
Honestly,
a month.
it's way harder than you think.
Not for me.
You
I'm
gotta
an incredible athlete. But anyway,
I will buy
he
no,
kickflips,
let's
his
both,
skateboard rolls straight to me, and I kick it back to him. And to my surprise, he did say thank you. But
no, he's a nice kid. Honestly, I'm a Bieber fan. I'm a Bieber fanatic. Now continue your story, though.
That's all I got to say. He sucks.
You kicked it back to him. He said thank you.
Yeah, that was it. You know, I gave him like the dude head nod. Like, yeah, no problem, dude. You know.
And he was like, baby.
Do you find that if you are walking past somebody and you give them the up one, the up head nod is for like someone you're friendly with, and the down head nod is just someone that you're passing. Like, you know, you make eye contact with the guy, you do the down head nod that you don't know. If you see him, if you know him, you're like, what's up?
I do that shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
But I do the down head nod for sure with people that like seem cool.
Right, but you don't know them.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But people that I do know, no matter how well or not I know them, I always say hi. Like, unless they don't notice me, unless it's like an awkward passing by, I don't want to like make the awkward moment, you know? So I'm not like, I don't go out of my way to say hi, but
yeah. Well, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for us. Thank you to everyone for subscribing. What we need now,
tune in next week,
is we need people to go and give us 5 stars on the iTunes store, because we need visibility that way. And that's the only way. I feel like we weren't very funny this time around. We kind of just talked. So if you liked the first one for its comedy value, and now you're like, well, this one sucks, there's no comedy, there will be more comedy. I promise you that. I'm gonna learn some magic tricks.
Well, we're hilarious, but I mean, we got to talk about some points. Like, we'll be funny, but like,
we're gonna give you the straight truth though as well,
the bona fide truth.
So to all my stoners out there, we're against cops.
No,
we're against the troops.
You know, continue.
And we don't know what fully happened on 9/11. Let's just keep it at that.
Okay, I agree with the third point.
You can find me on social media on Instagram at
Building
the
7
official
was standing
Lisa
in the
Kudrow, and on Twitter at real Justin Stone.
She said Building 7 is standing.
You can find Tom on Instagram at
King Tom
Kelly. He has 0 posts. So
I'm gonna put that one up. And
all right.
Yeah, on Instagram and on Twitter, King Tom Kelly. You think Building 7 was standing?
We're not getting into Building 7 right now.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we can talk about it another time. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you next time.